Back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install this hardwired Ring doorbell in a couple easy steps. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. Alright, so I finally got my hands on a Ring doorbell. I know I'm a little bit late to the game, but it is what it is. My brother actually picked this one up. This is a doorbell wired, it's a hardwired doorbell with a chime. I personally would have preferred one that uses our old chime and just has just a Ring doorbell, but this is one that came in and it took a long time to come in because of the back order on Amazon, so we're going to go ahead and just install it. It's got some specs here that you need. Basically, it just requires for you to have 10 to 24 volt, it's AC power for this to work, and I'll show you how you can check to see if you already have these power requirements from your old doorbell, which most doorbells should have standard. Alright, let's open this thing up. It's a tiny little thing here. Oh, it even comes with some tools. Looks like a security Torx screwdriver. Alright. That's the screws for it. Okay. Let's go get this thing all installed, and hopefully it's not too big of a deal here. Here's the input requirements again. 10 to 24 volts, and obviously it's AC power, so 50 to 60 hertz. That's common in United States. Alright, let's go. You don't have access to the doorbell transformer and you want to figure out what the voltage is of your current doorbell system, so you make sure it meets the requirements of the Ring. You're going to go ahead and push this button down, and or you could just use duct tape to tape it down and go to your chime and take the measurement from there. So we'll do that next. Alright, so with the button pressed, or with the tape on the button, I'm going to come to my current doorbell chime and take the measurements between these two wires. Obviously you don't want to leave this pressed for too long, but if you can read this, I'm at around 13 volts. That meets the requirements of our Ring. It is off to the doorbell here, and so the next step is to bypass this chime. So how are we going to do that? Ring gives us this little jumper cable right here. I think I'm going to not use this, and instead of just use this cheap little plastic wire net. So if you're at Ring and you're watching this, maybe you guys can save money by just sending in this wire net. So I'm going to go ahead and unhook the power from the transformer going to the chime and the wire coming from the switch. And then we're going to be effectively just bypassing this. So we'll just put these wires together and put them in our wire net. Just perfect, and then I'll just put some electrical tape around that. Yeah, so Ring sends you this jumper here, but I didn't use that, like I said, because these wires were kind of frayed, and I wasn't too confident that they stayed on that stay on that screw, so that's why I just used the wire nut. So I'm gonna go ahead and I put my little chime cover back on there, and then we're gonna go install the doorbell now. First, you need to remove the old doorbell. If it's super old like this one, it may just fall apart in your hands. It also helps if you take a razor blade and go around the edges of it so you don't pull up too much paint. We're going to take this cover off. You just push off like this. Then connect the wires to the gold screws in the back of the Ring doorbell. The orientation of the wires to the screws does not matter because this is AC voltage. Then I went ahead and turned the power back on.
Just a moment.
Alright, just make sure those wires are in there nice and tight. Then use the screws that were provided to screw it into the wall. I also used a level to make sure everything was square and plumb. If you're mounting into masonry, then you may have to use the anchors that are provided as well. After that, put the cover on and screw it into place using the security Torx screwdriver and the screws provided in the box. This is just to make sure that nobody tampers with your Ring doorbell. That completes the installation of the doorbell. For the chime, all you have to do is plug it into the wall. Download the Ring app onto your phone, then scan the QR code for both the chime and the doorbell and follow the simple instructions. It just shows you how to set up your Wi-Fi and what app notifications you like. Overall, I'd say that the Ring is a great purchase because some of the app features are great, and it sends you notifications for motion detection as well as when somebody rings the bell, and it also makes snippets of when there's motion detected. Then you can download that later on, and that's how I'm getting this video. So overall, I would recommend this doorbell, and the hardwired one is nice because you don't have to worry about installing a battery or your battery's running out. So hopefully you like this video.